Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6.
It's Armageddon. I'm driving through a war zone right now, and I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. I'm shocked.
As fires rage in Southern California, we'll tell you how local fire departments are helping in the fight.
Benton County Fire District number 1 is sending 1 engine.
Also ahead,
a woman calls us that we have a space for them.
The YWCA in Yakima is finally breaking ground on a $17 million project to protect domestic violence victims. Emily Goodell has that story. Plus,
I think this sets an amazing tone for the community.
it is the nation's first all-electric hospital, and it's in Prosser. Our Dan Hansen takes you on a tour. And Stacy is here.
Well, we had a little bit of sunshine. What's on the way next? I'll tell you coming up in just a few minutes.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Tuesday night, good evening, and thank you for being here. I'm Austin Reed. We're going to start with a follow-up. After a deadly shooting on the streets of Sunnyside yesterday, the city's chief of police says the department is going to reinstate the street crimes unit. Authorities say the call for help came in just before 3:30 in the afternoon in the 1600 block of North Avenue. When they got to the scene, officers say they found a female with a gunshot wound in a car at the intersection. She was taken to the hospital, but she later died of her injuries. Authorities say officers who were still investigating at the shooting scene were then called to a home nearby in the 400 block of Rouse Road for reports of a burglary. When officers arrived, they say the homeowners had captured one suspected burglar, but they say another one was carrying a gun and had gotten away. Through their investigation, authorities say they learned the suspected burglars were tied to the original homicide scene. The one at the home was arrested. The search was on for the other one. Authorities then called in the Yakima Police Department and the Yakima County Sheriff's Office canine units and began searching the area by walking through neighborhoods and using a drone to capture a bird's eye view. By 10:20 p.m., police say the second male suspect was arrested. Authorities have not yet released the names and ages of the people involved. Sunnyside's chief of police says the street crimes unit will now focus on targeting and arresting gang members across the city, but they have not released information on if this latest shooting was gang-related or if the people involved knew one another. We reached out to Sunnyside's chief to learn more about the street crimes unit. He declined to comment at this time. We will continue to bring you information as we get it. Other news tonight, over the last 5 years, YWCA Yakima has had to turn away more than 2,000 families seeking shelter from domestic violence due to a lack of space. But Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us hope is on the horizon.
They're finally breaking ground on a $17 million project to renovate the old St. Elizabeth's Nursing School into a brand new domestic violence shelter.
It seems like unbelievable that we've gotten to today for the next steps.
A new shelter with 112 beds, allowing them to serve 800 to 1,000 more families every year, tripling their current capacity and adding a separate suite for men and their children.
We often think of women and children because they are the biggest group that are being impacted. But there are also some relationships where men are the people that are being abused, and we want to make sure that there's something for everybody.
Plus, new names for the shelters.
Our current emergency shelter is now going to be referred to as Emily's Place.
In honor of Emily Harris, whose life was taken in a domestic violence homicide in 2020 in Selah. Her family has since raised more than $600,000 for the YWCA.
Emily's life was taken in vain, and, it was a total shock for us and a big devastation to our family. But to have Emily's legacy of saving women and helping women get out of domestic violence situations it's a godsend for us.
The new shelter named in honor of Rocio Martinez, who was killed in a domestic violence attack in 2021.
The board and staff decided that it was very appropriate to name this new facility Rocio's Place. Rocio lost her life basically at the front door of the building.
The building itself donated by Hogback Development, funded by community, city, county, state, and federal partners, but still about $2 million short of what's needed to get the doors open.
My biggest hope is that when a woman calls us, that we have a space for them and we welcome them and they start a new journey free of abuse.
The plan is to start working on those renovations as soon as all the funding is secured, which they're hoping will happen by this summer. Reporting from the Yakima Newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Emily, thank you for that. Other news tonight, after a week-long trial, a Benton County jury found James Christopher Forney guilty of assault of a child in the 2nd degree, strangulation, assault in the 4th degree, among other charges. Back on July 10th, Benton County Sheriff's deputies responded to the victim's home where she lived with her 2 young children and the defendant, who is a grandparent to the children. She reported that one of her kids came to her and disclosed that his grandfather had just choked him, causing him to vomit on his shorts. The defendant is now facing a standard range sentence of 77 to 102 months in prison. A sentencing date has been set for January 30th. Well, Yakima's chief of police is now asking the city council to approve new funding for his department. It's an opportunity for the city to obtain funds from the U.S. Department of Justice. It would be shared between the county and police department. The money would be used to purchase 2 new e-bikes to provide emphasis patrols in the downtown area, and the second part would be to pay for any overtime for officers who are targeting areas of high crime. It's a total of a little over $63,000. But was the resolution accepted?
Brown?
Yes.
Byers?
Yes.
Decio?
Yes.
Glenn?
Yes.
Herrera?
Yes.
Roy?
Yes.
Berg?
Yes.
All right, the vote is 7-0. Thank you, Council, and the resolution is adopted.
Now the county would get a little over $12,000, while the rest will go towards the police department. The city of Walla Walla is announcing the promotion of Eric Wood to chief of the Walla Walla Fire Department. Wood will officially begin his new role on February 3rd, following the retirement of current chief Fred John Knowles. Wood was hired in 2004 as a firefighter and paramedic. He rose through the ranks of the department and was promoted to lieutenant in May 2015. He served as a lieutenant on B shift until being promoted to captain of the B shift in April 2018. Wood was promoted to deputy chief of emergency medical services in April 2021 and later moved to his current role as deputy chief of operations. Well, from days of rain and to bitter cold at night, today many of us saw some sunshine, although it was a little short-lived. When could it make another appearance, though? First Alert, Stacy Lee joining us live from our forecast center with a first look at our forecast. Hi, Stacy.
Just think of the song Pocket Full of Sunshine. That's what we had for a little bit today, right? That was enough to lift most spirits, but then the clouds came back in and the gloom is once again upon us. And we're looking at fog and freezing fog tonight. 38 degrees right now in our Yakima Federal Skycam. Winds at 8 miles per hour. Our feels like temp is 32, so chilly. You can definitely feel the cooler air moving in tonight. Our sunset was at 4:29. Temperatures elsewhere around the area, everybody's sitting right around the same, a little bit cooler in Pendleton and Ellensburg, but everybody's sitting right there in the upper 30s. Here's where we're headed tonight, down below the freezing level through the region, where we're looking at pockets of fog or freezing fog, particularly here between Pendleton and Walla Walla. Again, we don't count out fog up and down the valleys as well. Out the door tomorrow, it's going to be chilly. Look at that, the 20s into the lower 30s. We'll hit those mid-30s by lunchtime and not getting a whole lot warmer in the afternoon. So temperatures much cooler than they were today. So get ready for fog and freezing fog possible in the area. Cooler tomorrow. Breezy winds begin Friday into Saturday. That's when our next system approaches. We'll see rain showers in the lower elevation and mountain snow. I'll tell you the totals and when we expect that to be here coming up. Austin.
Turning to local living, OIC of Washington is hosting its 40th annual Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. celebration with a series of events leading up to MLK Day. This week, the Yakima School District is collecting donations for the 22nd annual Lee Paget Padjet Food Drive, with drop boxes set up outside Davis and Eisenhower high schools. Next week, the annual MLK Food Distribution event, a radio show, basketball, and commemoration services will happen. The theme of this year's celebrations, Don't Give Up the Dream, Keep Hope Alive.
This is supposed to be the kickoff to the year and identifying what new, step we're going to take as an individual to make this a better place to live.
Then on January 20th, peace walks and celebrations in both Toppenish and Yakima. Apple Valley News Now, live at 6, is just getting started. Still ahead as fire crews are stretched to the max, battling the blazes in Los Angeles County. Our region is helping by sending firefighters to the front lines. We talk to those districts sending the help. And as we leave you to break, a live picture from Kennewick. Stacy is up next with your full First Alert weather forecast. Is there time where we'll start to see more rain or snow? She'll fill us in when we come back.
Should we take a look at? What do you think?
So here, from design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $500 off your tub or shower remodel.
Looking for the perfect spot to relax? Welcome to Hoops, your new favorite restaurant and bar, where the vibe is clean, the food is delicious, and the staff always friendly. Whether you're in for a night of trivia, a round of pool, darts, dancing, pull tabs, or karaoke, Hoops has it all. Great food, great people, Hoops, where every night is a great experience. Hoops Bar. Stop by today for your next great night out.
Vance Heating and Air Conditioning has been keeping Yakima Valley homes safe and comfortable since 1986. We promise friendly customer service, highly trained technicians. You'll be happy. Save $50 on any heating repair. We service all makes and models. Don't leave it to chance. Call Vance.
Experience winter fun at Silver Mountain Resort. Discover some of the best terrain in the region, just 30 minutes east of Coeur d'Alene, right off I-90. Relax in a beautiful condo, just a short stroll from the gondola, dining, exciting water slides, and indoor surfing at the water park. Enjoy a gondola ride to our exhilarating snow tubing and your gateway to snow rider heaven. Create unforgettable family memories at Silver Mountain. Book today at silvermt.com.
Save now with stock reduction savings and more at Buy Mart in our latest savings book, including our store-wide TV blowout with savings up to $150. New Year's store-wide savings are happening now with Buy Mart's latest savings book.
Vegas action is closer than you think. The fun is waiting for you at Nob Hill Casino. Come in and pull up a chair at your choice of blackjack, pai gow, heads up hold'em, or high card flush, and play with the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club to take your game to the next level and earn rewards for food, bowling, prizes, and cash. There's always a spot for you at Nob Hill Casino where the locals play.
2025 is your year to start a new business, and the City of Pasco is here to help. We have newly updated commercial kitchen space and vendor windows available at the Pasco Specialty Kitchen downtown. Mobile food vendors, we've made it faster and easier than ever to get permits and connect with customers, thanks to new citywide regulations for food trucks and hand carts. Visit pasco-wa.gov for more information and join the thriving Pasco community. Naturally transformative.
So what do you think about these?
We're going to take everything. From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Seattle battles the Blue Jackets Thursday at 4 on Apple Valley News Now.
Back now with Fire Watch. Washington State Department of Natural Resources officials have requested 50 task forces, or about 250 structural engines, from Federal Emergency Management to help fight the California blazes. At a morning news conference today, LA County Fire Department chief said that all 29 county fire departments are at a drawdown with no fire apparatus or additional personnel to spare. We met with Benton County Fire District 1 today, who said local crews will most likely leave our area sometime tomorrow morning.
Yeah, the request is for a full 14-day assignment. Ultimately, what we will do is we will send one of our frontline engines down to this incident in California, and then we will put one of our reserve apparatus in its place. And so the station will still have the same apparatus that it would on any day of the week.
In the meantime, the Oregon State Fire Marshal is mobilizing 12 strike teams to California to help protect communities from the threatening wildfires. Apple Valley News Now also spoke with Franklin County Fire District 3 Chief Mike Harris, who is keeping a very close eye on the situation as well and is ready to help in any way he and his department can.
You know, from the briefing I got, that's the request why they put out for 200. And I think everybody's going to do what they can to go down in the system. And, something like that, just watching the situation, the weather is going to be the key driving force on something like this. And we see that around the Tri-City area as well.
Over at GoFundMe, they are working around the clock to ensure impacted communities receive the support they need and to ensure fake accounts do not get money. To make it easier for people who want to help those affected, GoFundMe has created a centralized hub housing all verified GoFundMe pages related to the wildfires. Funds raised will go directly to people impacted who are seeking help and to nonprofit organizations on the ground providing relief. We will have a link to that at applevalleyNewsNow.com. The Palisades Fire, the largest of 4 life-threatening wildfires currently wreaking havoc across Los Angeles County, is the most destructive to ever occur there, according to data from CAL FIRE. At least 5 people have died and a significant number of injuries have been reported. LA County fire officials are now calling in statewide backup to try and get the Palisades and the other destructive wildfires under control. Maribel Gonzalez says hundreds of homes and businesses have burned or are at risk in the hours ahead. Here's her story.
It's a dire situation here in the Pacific Palisades. In the downtown area alone, you can just see the devastation that residents here have experienced. Right behind us, as you can see, there used to be a restaurant. Now there's so many charred pieces, debris everywhere. The only thing standing that we see is an American flag in the distance waving. Now we know right now firefighters are combating 4 total fires with limited staff, limited supplies. They're doing everything and working around the clock to try to contain these blazes. But as we know, the gusty and dangerous winds are relentless. They're not letting up, and they've already taken a toll on 2 lives.
God, you guys. Los Angeles County is now in the crosshairs of 4 massive separate fires. Thousands of acres ravaged and counting. Tens of thousands of people ordered to evacuate.
Take it seriously and evacuate. Your life will depend on it.
Some civilian fatalities have been reported, and fire officials say there's little to no containment this hour. High winds, massive walls of fast-moving flames, and rough, hilly terrain are stretching fire crews to their limits.
We have several firefighters and civilian injuries that have been reported.
Many evacuees had to abandon their vehicles and escape on foot, while some residents tried to save their homes with garden hoses.
You think you're going to be out there with your little garden hose, stopping a conflagration with flames 80 feet high in 90-mile-an-hour winds. You're not going to be helping.
Actor James Woods is one of many who lost a home in the Palisades fire.
It just finally moved into about 3 months ago. All the smoke alarms are going off, so that's hard.
President Joe Biden visiting LA County Wednesday, getting briefed on statewide reinforcements being called in.
I contacted the Governor's Office of Emergency Services. We requested 250 additional engines into LA County with 1,000 personnel.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And some of the weather agencies in Southern California say those winds are going to get even stronger overnight tonight. Very devastating. All right, Bi-Mart Skycam taking a peek down into Yakima tonight. We can see some clouds, but we can actually see down into the valley for a change. 37 degrees there. Visibility is still good at 10 miles per hour, but we wouldn't count out the chances of fog developing in the area. Let's take a look at our weather pattern for the next couple of days. That ridge of high pressure starting to move south tomorrow. However, you can see mostly clear skies. You can see the way the winds and everything are pushing to the south, these are part of that Santa Ana winds that are pushing into Southern California, by the way. Our next system, though, moves onshore on Friday. That's going to bring some strong gusty winds with the cold front. You'll see snow showers across the Cascades, Idaho Panhandle, and even across the Blue Mountains as it moves to the off to the east. We'll continue to see some light snow showers on Saturday. Most of our rain will dry up here in the lower elevations on your Saturday. So look for a little bit of sunshine as that system will push out those low clouds. There's the clouds and fog. Here's that first chance of rain early Friday morning, and then that system really starts to push on in midday or early in the midday on Friday there into the foothills of the Blues, Tri-Cities, all the way up into Moses Lake, I-90. There's the snow beginning in the Cascades. It will continue to build up. We'll see some heavy snow here in the Blues, the northern and southern Blue Mountains of Oregon. So we'll keep an eye on that. No winter weather advisories right now. We're looking at 2 to 3 inches across Snoqualmie Pass from Friday into Saturday. So travel plans, again, check those past reports. Cabbage Hill, 1 to 2 inches. We're not going to see any snow here in the lower elevations, so that's good news. 30% chance of showers in Yakima on Friday, 40% for Ellensburg, a little stronger chance there, 20% in the Tri-Cities. Again, hit or miss. Walla Walla has a better chance of seeing rain on and off maybe through the weekend. Let's talk about rain. I had a lot of my friends saying, I've never seen it rain so much here. Now we start tracking our water totals from October through the year, so October to September, and here we are from October to January. Over 5 inches of rain in most of our areas, and look at Walla Walla, 7.5 inches of rain. Our averages are usually around 2 and 3 inches, just under 4 inches for most of us. A little bit higher there in Walla Walla, but as you can see, we have collected quite a bit of rain, and here's where we are as far as deficits and collections of rain. We're 81% above right now in Tri-Cities, Hermiston, 65 in Yakima, 36 in Ellensburg, right above average there in Walla Walla. Let's take a look at our visibility right now with our fog developing in Ellensburg tonight. Temperatures are going to be on the chilly side as we get through the evening. Most of us down below that freezing level, looking for some fog and freezing fog. Really expecting that there along the foothills of the Blues. There's the fog. You can expect patchy fog in the Columbia Basin, the breezy wind, slight chance of rain. But take a look at the weekend. It's looking pretty good there. Here's what it looks like in Yakima as we go forward. Breezy winds and more sunshine coming for the weekend. In Ellensburg, look for a rain mix with snow early on Friday or midday Friday with those chillier conditions there. Walla Walla also has a rainy day Friday, but we're looking pretty good headed into the weekend. And in Hermiston, we'll have those breezy winds again with a slight chance of rain. And again, patchy fog or freezing fog is possible to develop through the area tonight. Really hard to forecast fog.
Right. Yeah.
It
we
comes
were talking
in.
about that this morning.
It's
in the
hard
meeting.
to tell. Like today we had the sun and those clouds moved in and we have a lot of moisture. So fog is possible. So we'll just keep reminding you.
Just think about it, that it's a possibility.
Right.
So, all right, Stacey, thank you. Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now live at 6. A consumer alert for you. We'll tell you what you need to know about a firearm recall. So stay with us.
For decades, the Tri-Cities has united behind one team. Witness the next chapter of the Tri-City Americans hockey team. Save on ticket packages of 10 or more.
You love the internet. But do you love your internet? Do frozen screens make your heart melt? Do buffering wheels give you butterflies? Didn't think so. You should meet Ziply Fiber. It's faster, it's friendlier, it's fiber. Ziply is fiber optic internet. That means no lag and no buffering. Gotta love it. Ziply Fiber. Call 1-888-GO-ZIPLY or visit ziplyfiber.com/GoZiply. Plans as low as $10 a month.
An accident can shatter your life. The award-winning team at Tamaki Law can put your life back together.
I'm attorney Brian Smith.
And I'm attorney Megan Hale. Thank you for voting us Yakima's first choice for personal injury, civil law, and best overall law firm.
We are honored and grateful to be part of this amazing community.
If you've been seriously injured, call Tamaki Law and get your life back.
Hot Tubs. Hot Tub. Hot Tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2025 inventory. Friday through Sunday. Hapo Center Pasco. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2025 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. Come see the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
My name is Chris Leap. I'm a dot worker, and I do stuff around the dot area. Originally, I started in Richland in March 2012. I went from Richland to Tamlet. I just applied on their application. As soon as I'm in the interview, they hired me right on the spot. I did my training at the store. There was no videos, no nothing like that. Now, when you tell me busy, you tell me not busy. It kind of varies from time to time. I just love the people here. Everybody enjoying my sense of humor. Just like working here.
Goodwill. Donate, shop, impact locally.
New year, new glow. Start 2025 with radiant, tighter skin. This January, enjoy 25% off on our most loved treatments, Photo Fabulous and Smooth Glow. Photo Fabulous revitalizes your skin with the ultimate IPL and skin resurfacing combo for a smoother, brighter complexion. Smooth Glow not only rejuvenates your skin and reduces fine lines, but it also tightens and lifts for a youthful, glowing look. Hurry! This exclusive offer is only valid through January 31st. Book your session now and make 2025 the year of glowing, confident skin.
The Harlem Globetrotters are coming to the Toyota Center, and Apple Valley News Now is giving away 4 tickets, plus the chance to be the ball kid during warm-ups. Enter your child on the contest page at applevalleyNewsNow.com. Winners must be ages 6 to 12. Globetrotters, February 1st.
Back now with a consumer alert. Sig Sauer has recalled 230,000 Romeo 5 red dot firearm sights over a safety violation. It has to do with button cell batteries in the recalled firearm sights not being in child-resistant packaging as required by federal law. The batteries also do not have the required warnings. Button cell batteries can cause serious injuries and even death if swallowed. The recalled firearm sights were sold in stores and online from February 2023 to the end of last year. Contact Sig Sauer for instructions on how to receive a free recall kit. Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6:30.
We've got your ski report. Yes, what's happening? Are we getting snow? Are we not? I'm going to say yes, we are.
All right, stay tuned for that. Also in our next half hour, why the traffic delays on the Blue Bridge are coming back, when you can expect to get back into the zipper merge driving style. That and more in just a few minutes.
Early warnings, accurate forecasts.
Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather.
The Ford F-150 redefines working remotely. There's a desk inside the cab, a tailgate work surface out back, and available Pro Power on board to plug in what you need. Tough this smart can only be called F-150.
No matter how he got here, how alone she feels, how they've struggled to support their best friend. What's important is this moment, when they reached out and said, I can't do this alone. And we said, that's okay, we'll figure it out together. If you or a loved one needs support, our trained counselors can help you too. 988, anywhere, anytime.
Did you know that maintaining your oral hygiene not only ensures your teeth and gums are in good health, but also ensures that you are free from disease-causing bacteria?
These same bacteria are found in blood clots of people who have recently suffered heart attacks. Biomarkers from these oral bacteria can be found in up to 50% of the clots taken from these victims. Now more than ever, oral health is directly related to your overall health.
Trust the team of experts at Avanta Dental. Our friendly team is ready to help you have a brighter, healthier future.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is celebrating 3 decades of fun. We're starting our 30th year, giving away over $30,000 in cash and prizes. Join the fun starting in January and win up to $500 cash every 15 minutes. You could be one of 5 lucky winners to take home the $1995 cash grand prize. The celebration continues with over $30,000 again in February. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Celebrate 3 decades of fun.
If your bath has seen a lot of life, nobody gives it new life like Bath Fitter. Whatever shape your bath is in, Bath Fitter will transform it with an amazing number of styles and watertight walls that are grout-free and easy to clean. With 40 years of experience, Bathfitter knows what people want. An affordable remodel that isn't just beautiful, it's guaranteed for life. When it's time to give your bath new life, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Hot Tubs. Hot Tub. Hot Tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2025 inventory. Friday through Sunday. Hapo Center, Pasco. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2025 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. Come see the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center, Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
The Ford F-150 redefines working remotely. There's a desk inside the cab, a tailgate work surface out back, and available Pro Power on board to plug in what you need. Tough this smart can only be called F-150.
Dad, I'm crawling home because I need a place to stay until I figure out what the rest of my life looks like.
So, a couple of days.
Everyone is pumped for Shifting Gears, the much-anticipated can't-miss series.
God, am I smiling again? How do people live like this?
With humor and heart.
You could go back to law school. That's always been your dream.
That was your dream for me.
You like to argue.
You do love to argue.
You might as well get paid for it.
Shifting Gears premieres tonight on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Right now on the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m., people in Richland left without a warm place to go home to after a fire at an apartment complex tonight. Our Monique Ledesma says one witness describes feeling the moment this blaze ignited. Plus, we hope you haven't forgotten the zipper merge. The Blue Bridge will be back to one lane. We'll tell you what time and why coming up.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
All right, we have made it to the middle of the week.
Way through, it's a downhill slide
There you
into
go.
the weekend. And speaking of downhill and sliding, time now for your Schweitzer Mountain Ski Resort. Here's a view earlier today up at Schweitzer, and they had some, you see a little bit of sunshine, but the clouds were hanging over Lake Pend Oreille, but not a bad looking day. I see lots of snow ghosts on those trees, so beautiful weather today up on the mountain. Now here's what's headed our way for tomorrow. Look for cloudy skies, chilly. Look at 26 degrees up on the mountain. They did get an inch of new snow in the last 24 hours. That wind chill is 18 degrees, so do wear your warm gear up there. Ski Bluewood tomorrow looking at 32 degrees, some breaks of sunshine. They have had 2 inches of new snow in the last 24 hours. That's good news for skiers. And if you're heading to White Pass tomorrow, look for 36 degrees. No new snow in the last 24. But the good news is we've got some snow headed our way as we go forward. Schweitzer looking at, well, all the ski areas are going to be pretty dry tomorrow. So actually tomorrow's a good ski day if you don't like to ski during the snow events. But Friday is when things change. Look at that. We have an inch coming to Schweitzer, 7 at White Pass, Bluewood 6 inches, and Mission Ridge another 2 inches. So lots of good snow, lots of great outdoor activities. And again, look for the snowy day on Friday. Saturday and Sunday is looking promising as well. I've got your full weather forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Austin?
All right, Stacy, we'll see in just a bit. An apartment fire in Richland is leaving community members with no home and not knowing when they will be able to return to gather what's left of their belongings. Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma joining us live in studio. So Monique, how will some be able to stay warm through the night?
Hi, Austin. The fire broke out at about 3:30 this afternoon. And while it was put out quickly, the Richland Fire Department will be keeping a close watch on the timber apartment unit these next couple of hours to make sure the fire doesn't flare up again.
Spencer Anderson, who lives in a unit near where the fire started, says when he first noticed something wasn't right, it wasn't what he thought it would later turn out to be.
And I heard a muffled bang or boom from the next door neighbor and or from the unit next door. Felt the building shake ever so slightly. First thought there might be an earthquake or something, but I turned around and saw some smoke coming out of the back patio of his unit. So then I just left my apartment at that time and called 911.
Richland Fire Chief Tom Huntington says fire crews were able to put out the fire within about 7 minutes. But although they were able to put it out quickly because the fire was on the first floor, the unit where the fire started reached over 1,000 degrees, leaving more than one unit affected.
Extensive fire damage to that first floor apartment, and then smoke damage to apartment above at least, and we're still checking the adjacent apartments on what further smoke damage might be involved.
Chief Huntington says all hands were on deck to help put out this fire.
We had a full commercial structure fire alarm assignment, so we had all of the Richland stations here.
Chief Huntington says although it's not barbecue season anymore, it only takes a second for something to catch flames quickly.
This time of year, we want everybody certainly to be aware of space heater use. A lot of people are plugging in space heaters, and you got to keep those clear of things like clothing and paper and anything that can get hot and catch fire. Additionally, this time of year, it seems a lot more cooking inside, right? And so if we have things on the stove, stay with those while they're cooking, and don't walk away or leave the apartment or the house, and make sure to stay connected with what's going on in those cases.
Anderson says he wasn't thinking of his phone, wallet, or car keys when he first was aware that things were not what he thought.
First instinct was to just get out of my unit as fast as possible, especially having felt or heard an explosion of some kind. I didn't know if there'd be a secondary explosion. So I mostly was interested in self-preservation, getting out of the unit as fast as possible.
Anderson says at this time he is unsure of what all he lost due to the fire, but he does know due to the smoke damage to his unit, he will be staying with family that live close to him.
Chief Huntington says for those who are affected by the apartment fire and don't have someone they can call to stay with, they will be connected with the local Red Cross. No one was hurt and all pets were accounted for. The cause is still under investigation at this time. Back to you, Austin.
Well, tomorrow our nation will observe a day of mourning in honor of the life and legacy of former President Jimmy Carter. For instance, the Kennewick School District says President Carter's dedication to public service, humanitarian efforts, and his commitment to education has left a lasting impact. While the National Day of Mourning affects federal offices and departments, local schools will remain open and operate on a normal schedule for January the 9th. Schools like Kennewick will honor the 39th President of the United States by lowering flags to half staff through January 28th, as directed by President Joe Biden. As a result of this designation, the U.S. Postal Service says they're not delivering mail tomorrow. The U.S. Supreme Court, stock market, and government offices will also be closed. Biden is expected to deliver a eulogy, and President-elect Donald Trump says he will attend the service. Now, the last time a National Day of Mourning was held was in December of 2018, following the death of former President George H.W. Bush. A quick note as you are driving to work tomorrow, and if you use the Blue Bridge on US 395, just when you thought the merge was a thing of the past, well, according to WashDOT, the Blue Bridge will be down to a single lane in the southbound lanes tomorrow, starting at 8 a.m. This is for more repairs on the bridge, which is also part of the repainting and repair project that started in 2023. According to WashDOT, the lane will open back up in time for your drive home around 3 o'clock. Those times could be subject to change as they go about making the repairs. Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now live at 6:30, an exciting grand opening desperately needed in our community. Why Prosser Memorial Health's new hospital is the first in the nation for this specific thing. Dan Hansen has that story. And as we leave you to break, another live picture from Kennewick. Stacy's up next with your full forecast as well, so stay with us.
Operation Best Friend, sponsored by the Manthei Group Cross Country Mortgage.
Legends Casino Hotel knows you can't get too high or too low in January, otherwise known as high amounts of snow and low temps. We've got the perfect way to warm up your winter. Winterfest high-low drawings. Every Friday, we're giving away over $39,000 in guaranteed cash. Just fire up your Legends rewards card when playing to earn entries. We'll pick 2 winners from 6 to 9 p.m. And if you guess the most high-low cards, you could stuff up to $10 grand in your parka, overcoat, or onesie. Whatever. Just get in here and win.
Why do patients and families immediately think of Good Shepherd? They trust our knowledge and expertise. they value the compassionate care we provide. They feel like they are being taken care of by family. From our renowned doctors and top-of-the-line technology to our state-of-the-art facilities, Good Shepherd Healthcare System. Patients first, always.
2025 is your year to start a new business, and the City of Pasco is here to help. We have newly updated commercial kitchen space and vendor windows available at the Pasco Specialty Kitchen downtown. Mobile food vendors, we've made it faster and easier than ever to get permits and connect with customers, thanks to new citywide regulations for food trucks and hand carts. Visit pasco-wa.gov for more information and join the thriving Pasco community. Naturally transformative.
Friends have been telling friends about Colonial Penn Guaranteed Acceptance Whole Life Insurance for more than 50 years, and with good reason. If you're between the age of 50 and 85, it's a sure thing. Your acceptance is guaranteed because full benefits are not paid in the first 2 years. And the price? Options start at $9.95 a month, less than 35 cents a day. With Colonial Penn, your rate is another sure thing. It will never increase. And you should know this coverage can last a lifetime.
Call today, 1-800-270-5533.
Save thousands on the new Revolutionary Swim Spa at a one-time sale. Friday through Sunday. Hapo Center, Pasco. Exercise with low impact. Swim the entire year and stay in shape. Teach your kids to swim. Unwind and save thousands. Avoid the expense and maintenance involved with a pool. Swim, exercise, and relax in your new aquatic exercise swim spa. Installation and 1 day only. New 2025 inventory. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center, Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
Do you like this one? I think this is my favorite. Okay. Hon, what do you think of this one?
When it's time for an update or complete remodel, Rebath is with you every step of the way.
Wow, is this going to be ready in time for the baby?
Absolutely.
From design and products to removal and installation, we handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs. Rebath, with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $500 off your tub or shower update.
Next ET, onset of Tim Allen's TV return, plus Toy Story 5 news.
Tom and Tim back in action.
Yeah, we'll be back in action. Plus, the stars collecting even more award season hardware next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome back, everybody. Driving along I-182, when you see Prosser, you think wine country. But a new health facility is also putting the community on the map. Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen tells us why it is the first of its kind in the whole nation.
I tell you what, it feels great. You can just feel the excitement in the air here.
Prosser Memorial Health has been around for more than 77 years, all in the same building. Now, this beautiful new facility is about to bring them into a new era.
Prosser Memorial Health began serving the Prosser area and rural communities back in the late 1940s, with the 25-bed critical access hospital dedicated to the memory and service of World War II veterans. In 2017, PMH bought 33 acres of land and began designing a new hospital. But PMH's CEO, Craig Marks, says this is all about dreaming big.
It is the first all-electric hospital in the United States to open up. There are some others that are being worked on, but we're very conscious about resources and fossil fuel usage and things like that. And so this affords us the ability to be all-electric, and quite frankly, electricity is very economical here in the state of Washington.
Mark says the Prosser community is seeing double-digit growth within the last 6 years, and the needs of the community are changing. The hospital is 33% bigger, with room for expansion in the future, which means it can keep growing with the community.
Our goal is we have 33 acres here, and we will be building additional buildings in time as we have the resources.
Walking around inside the new facility, it's easy to see why PMH is excited, and the design is impressive. Bigger rooms for patients, a brand new MRI machine, and a state-of-the-art operating room. Kurt Brockelman, the founder of BC Design Group and lead architect of this hospital, says his team is focused on not only comfort for the patients, but also the family members when they need it most.
This building is one of the most hospitality-driven designed healthcare facilities that we've ever been fortunate enough to be a part of. It does not feel like an institution. And that's intentional at every turn, at every step, at every decision that we made. And we had a client who embraced that vision.
Just as important, the outside of the building and its grounds, meant to be woven into the fabric of the Prosser community.
One of the biggest things that we felt was important was making sure the building stood in with the community, not out from it. So the slope roofs are emulating the hills, right? The colors of all of the materials on the outside, from the stone that is representative of the basalt to the ephes colors that are in tune with the hills during the dry season, so to speak.
Opening day for any team is full of anticipation. And for Marks and his team, it's one full of hope and how they can care for each and every one of their patients.
If you had to narrow it down, what are you most excited about at this new hospital?
That's a tough one. Let me think about that for a second. I think I'm most excited for how hard our employees have worked to provide the very best care throughout the valley. And this is an opportunity to thank them and give them better space to care for our patients.
On Saturday, February 1st, the new Prosser Memorial Health is expected to be online beginning at 8 a.m. Reporting in Prosser, Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And let's take a live look outside in Pasco. Our Dust Devil Sky Cam. Traffic moving along nice on I-182. Humidity levels are up there again, 85%. Lots of moisture in the air. We were seeing some mist falling earlier in the Ellensburg area. The feels like temperature is 32 degrees, so bundle up. And it's going to be a chilly night moving forward. Let's take a peek at the weather pattern coming up the next couple of days. That ridge of high pressure that was sitting there moving on down. Our next system setting up off the coast. It'll start moving across the area on Friday. There's the snow across the Cascades, wet on the west side, and we'll even see some showers and then heavier snow coming down across the Blues. Once that system moves out, we should have fairly clear and warmer temperatures heading into the weekend. When are we going to see those showers? We'll start seeing those developing on Friday early morning through the Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities, and Hermiston, Dayton, and then as the day progresses, it'll start to move east with more rain showers. Hit or miss again. The percentages are low, and I think we're not going to be seeing a ton of rain out of this system. However, we are going to see some nice snowfall across the Cascade Mountains at pass level. So if you're planning on driving across the pass on Friday, check the reports. Look at this, heavier snow across the Blue Mountains. That's looking pretty good from Ski Bluewood all the way down to the Oregon portion of the Blue Mountains. Then that will move on out and things will clear up heading into the weekend. 2 to 3 inches possible at Snoqualmie Pass, Cabbage Hill, I-84, 1 to 2 inches there. Even more accumulation in those upper levels. Yakima seeing a 30% chance of rain. Ellensburg 40% in Tri-Cities, a slight chance. Again, they're hit or miss, and we're not going to see a ton of moisture out of that system. 70% chance in Walla Walla. Most of the rain will probably hit closer to the foothills of the Blues. And we've been talking about rain. A lot of my friends are going, man, it's raining so much. I haven't seen this. And you're right, guys. It's been raining quite a bit. Typically, we get 7 to 8 inches of rain per year in our area. And look at Tri-Cities, already over 5 inches of rain so far. Averages are the 2 to 3 inches, except for Walla Walla. We usually see a little bit more rain there. Percentage-wise, this is where we are in the 80 percentile for Tri-Cities and Hermiston. We have a little catching up to do, but Walla Walla above the average also, Yakima and Ellensburg. So we're starting to see that fog developing here in the Kittitas Valley. Visibility all good down the Columbia Basin. Pendleton starting to sock in, and we'll continue to see that. And with these chilly temperatures tonight, you can count on some possible freezing fog, which could cause some slick roads. So 20s and 30s through the area tonight. 7-day forecast, that fog still possible here in the Columbia Basin. Look for the breezy winds to develop tomorrow evening into Saturday. That's when we have a chance of rain. But the weekend is looking pretty good. I see temperatures teetering just below 50 degrees on Saturday with some sun breaks possible. So that's good news. Here's what it looks like in Yakima. A little bit cooler tomorrow. Those temperatures a good 5 degrees or more cooler than they were today, with Saturday and Sunday looking very nice. Ellensburg fog, and they could see a little rain mixed with snow. That's because of those temperatures so chilly at night. Look for the breezy winds there as well. Could be gusting 20 to 30 miles per hour. Walla Walla will see the gustier winds right there at the foothills of the Blues, maybe 30 to 40 miles an hour below advisory level, but still very blustery. And in Hermiston, fog with a chance of rain for the next couple days with those breezy winds and a good looking weekend ahead. So that's good news, right?
Yeah, overnight lows though in a few days from now.
It's still chilly. Yeah, it's definitely.
dropping.
It's coat weather in the morning, and then, you know, we think it's warm and it's 42.
Right.
But anyway.
Hey, we'll take that. All right, still ahead here at 6:30. It is Operation Best Friend, and we have got just the right one for you. Stay with us.
Smoke City for Less is your one-stop shop in Kennewick, Richland, West Richland, Hermiston, Road 68 in Pasco, and at the new location on West Court Street in Pasco. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. at all 6 locations. Get the lowest prices on the largest selection of vape mods, classic to tropical vape flavors, batteries, cigars, tobacco products, kratom, and specialty products too. Don't waste time in other places. Go to Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
Let Quantum Legal protect you and be your champion on the legal battleground. Whether it's a fight for justice in the face of criminal accusations, personal injury claims, or workplace accidents, Quantum Legal is your unwavering ally. An aggressive offense is your greatest defense. Quantum Legal is the sword and shield you've been seeking. Your best defense, Quantum Legal.
Experience winter fun at Silver Mountain Resort. Discover some of the best terrain in the region, just 30 minutes east of Coeur d'Alene, right off I-90. Relax in a beautiful condo, just a short stroll from the gondola, dining, exciting water slides, and indoor surfing at the water park. Enjoy a gondola ride to our exhilarating snow tubing and your gateway to snow rider heaven. Create unforgettable family memories at Silver Mountain. Book today at silvermt.com.
Hot Tub, Hot Tub, Hot Tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2025 inventory. Friday through Sunday. Hapo Center, Pasco. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2025 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. Come see the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center, Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
At McCurley Subaru of Yakima, your way home starts with the adventure-ready 2025 Subaru Forester with all new styling from the ground up. Built for life in Yakima and wherever the road takes you, the Forester is perfect for everything from quick trips to the farmer's market to weekend escapes into the mountains. Its all-wheel drive and generous ground clearance tackle every twist and turn, while the spacious interior has room for family, friends, and all your gear. Save on a new Subaru Forester today at the all-new McCurley Subaru of Yakima.
Oh my gosh, wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me?
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of under eye bags, wrinkles, and crow's feet. The instant results are from naturally based silicates found in shell clay. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms. Take action with our Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. Try it today for only $14.95, plus get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
The 3-Degree Guarantee, sponsored by Legends Casino Hotel.
Welcome back. Operation Best Friend is our way of helping connecting local pets who need a forever home.
Come take a look. This week, we're introducing you to Louie. He's a 2-year-old German Shepherd.
Operation Best Friend, sponsored by As You Wish Real Estate Services and the Manthei Group Cross Country Mortgage.
My name is Hannah and I'm with the Benton Franklin Humane Society, and today with me I've brought Louie. Louie is a 2-year-old German Shepherd and he is one of our newest residents. He has only been at the shelter for about a week. When he first came in, he was a little bit shy and he wasn't really sure. He's still been adjusting to the shelter, but within this past week I've really been able to see him grow while in the shelter. He came in from our Happily Ever After program, so that means he came in from another shelter where he was found as a stray. He's already been on an adventure with one of our volunteers. She took him out of the shelter so that way he can get a break and it's not so scary as he's adjusting. And she took him to go get a pup cup, which he really loved. He just jumped right into the car. He loves car rides. He loves to look out the window. He likes to say hi to everybody. He would love to be in a home where he gets lots of cuddles, where he walks around. He's very adventurous and is always up for an adventure. He likes to just hop right in the car. He would probably just enjoy long car rides and hikes and hanging out with you on the couch. Because he is still new, we're still working on some manners. He does know how to sit, he does know how to lay down, he does have pretty good leash manners, but we're still working on how to gently take treats because he's just so excited that he's getting some treats because he was a stray, so he's really excited to be getting anything yummy. If you are interested in Louie, you could come check him out at the shelter, or if you want to just volunteer and hang out with him, if you're not able to take him home just yet, you could come and send us an email or check us out. We are open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 to 4.
Looks like a happy boy.
Yeah, open your hearts to Louie. He's adorable.
All right, final weather when we return.
Hey babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE?
James, have you tried the 4 free phone flakes?
Dad, 4 free phones.
4 free phones?
Thanks. Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month, no trade-in needed. U.S. Cellular.
For over 49 years, Shelby's Floral has been your homegrown neighbor, bringing joy and beauty to every occasion. We're more than just a flower shop and specialize in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, and home decor. Our experienced designers are here to help you with all your floral needs, ensuring that every bouquet is as special as the moment it celebrates. Visit us today at our brand new location on Clearwater in Kennewick. We're part of your community and can't wait to help you celebrate life's moments. Shelby's Floral.
Umatilla County Fire District Number 1, Eastern Oregon's largest emergency services provider, is hiring paramedics and firefighter EMTs to join our highly trained team of first responders. Excellent pay and benefits with great opportunities for advancement. Apply now at ucfd1.org.
Magical moments. Snowy adventures. Warming up. Making memories. A winter wonderland. The perfect close-by getaway this winter is Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Find countless ways to play and plan your escape at cdawinter.com.
And Consumer Reports.
We're testers.
This organization accepts no advertising or sponsorship.
Since 1936.
Testing dishwashers, TVs, cars, vacuums.
We buy directly from stores, just like you.
Making sure products are safe.
And that they last.
Because we're advocates.
Engineers and scientists. We're testers. We're Consumer Reports.
Join us.
2024 was one for the books at Pingree Ford here in Selah. From helping you find your dream ride to supporting our amazing community, it's been a year we'll always remember. As we step into 2025, we're excited to bring you the latest and greatest in Ford's lineup. Find your perfect vehicle at the right price and take on whatever adventure you've got planned for 2025 and beyond. Come celebrate the new year with us at Pingree Ford, where small town business meets big time selection. Visit us in Selah or check out our inventory online today.
Apple Valley News Now and Schweitzer present the Stay and Ski Giveaway, where you could win 2 nights and 4 lift tickets to Schweitzer. Enter on the contest page at applevalleyNewsNow.com. The Stay and Ski Giveaway from Schweitzer and Apple Valley News Now.
U.S. Cellular has the incredible new iPhone 16 Pro, the first iPhone built for Apple Intelligence. Spread the word.
And don't forget camera control. It'll blow you away.
Get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us. No trade-in needed. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Seattle battles the Blue Jackets Thursday at 4 on Apple Valley News Now.
And our viewer video of the day. You guys can take videos. There you go. That fence drying out after lots of rain. Thank you, Roseanne, for sending that in. QR code right side of your screen, or simply go to Apple Valley News Now. Again, submit those weather photos and videos. Here's a quick look at the bottom line on your weather. And we have some late breaking news just coming into the studio.
Yes, this is in regards to the Hanford lockout. HMIS has accepted the proposal. They're going to vote on it tomorrow. We'll have the update at 11.
Have a good night.